What's going on, everybody? 1 month later here. We're back to talk about comics that we loved in July. We got Carlos, Nuno, and Nick here, and then we do have a new member, Lorenzo. How's it going, man?
Going well, thank you.
So he's just checking it out. He might talk a little bit, but I mean, either way, whatever happens, happens. But yeah, no, talking about books about it that happened in July. So for me, I'm gonna start off with Amazing Spider-Man. Well, you know what, Carlos, you haven't read it, have you?
No, but man, go
No,
for it.
then you know what? No, I don't want to spoil anything. So let me move on to Captain Marvel. I don't think a lot of you read Captain Marvel, but it's been really good. I picked it up just because I was like, you know what? I need a new book. There's something missing in my pull list. I don't have enough books. Let me just pick up Captain Marvel, and it's just been amazing. I picked it up because she was going into like becoming a magic user, so she doesn't usually use magic. That's actually a weakness of hers, and now she was going to become a magic user. So in this last month, we got what, two issues, 28 and 29, or is it just 28?
No, man. Didn't we get?
Let me see.
We're on 30.
Yeah,
Didn't we get 30?
so definitely we got,
I think did 30 come out this past week?
yeah, 30 came
So
out.
this past week doesn't count as
Oh,
last
that's
month.
right. No, Manny, you're right. You're right. You're right.
No, we
You're
got
right.
29 and 30 then. 29 and 30. And then
That's right.
29 is when what's her name? Captain Marvel. What's her real name? Carol.
Carol.
She
Uh-huh.
decided
Carol Danvers, yeah.
yeah, she decided she wanted to use magic, so she went to Doctor Strange to ask for help, and Doctor Strange immediately was like, "Nope, no, that's not happening.
Close the door."
No one is gonna teach you magic. That is a dumb idea." So she goes and learns it from the Enchantress, and
Yep.
she doesn't really learn anything. She has to go through a couple things. I'm not gonna go through every single thing, but basically, she comes out at the end of it where she really like screwed over one of the villains and like took away his magic, and that was just such like an emotional moment. Even though the guy's a villain, like the way Doctor Strange says, like, magic is a part of you. It's like another sense. To take away the magic is like taking away somebody's sight or taking away someone's sense of touch or something like that. And it was a little heartbreaking for him. But I
Wanda had no problem doing that.
when when did Wanda do that?
I'm just saying. No negative. I'm sorry. I know we were no negatives. I'm just saying. Wanda was savage with it in WandaVision. She just took my girl's Agatha's power.
I see.
Well, let's not get into House of
Well,
M either.
That's because MCU. MCU is a different.
Who cares about
world.
sense of magic when you take a person's entire life or
That's how I looked at it though too. man.
millions of people's entire lives? Just
Sorry about
True.
that.
Thanos. She's worse than Thanos.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, no, and if it's anything the same in the comics as it is in the MCU, then yeah, she really screwed over Agatha. I didn't even think about that, honestly. No, but that's me. That's what I got. I want to go ahead and give it out to somebody else.
I just want to follow up on the Captain Marvel. It really is one of the best titles that Marvel has out right now, and I give it up to Kelly Thompson, man. She
That's
is
right. She's the writer. Yeah. I
yeah,
forgot.
she's an amazing writer, man. And the art as well. It's one of the nicest looking books, man. And I got you to thank for Captain Marvel because I also jumped on it due to the magic arc like starting, and Manny mentioned that he was gonna jump on it, so I did too, and now it's a staple in my pull list.
Yo, Carlos, I got a question. In 10 seconds, because I have no idea about the Captain Marvel. I haven't even like touched it. Within 10 seconds, how can you describe it without like destroying it for some new reader or something. Like a quick, like bam, 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 like you know what I mean? Like 1-2 sentences. What you got to say about Captain Marvel?
I'd
For
have to
someone
say,
who hasn't even read it.
I'd have to say that it's a character. It really is her taking on challenges, that personal challenges basically, and she's just a fun character.
You mentioned magic. I was just interested more on that.
Damn.
Yeah. So really, the reason why she takes up magic is because she's facing an opponent that is an extremely powerful user of
Okay.
magic, and the only
Is it a cosmic magic user?
no,
His
it's not.
what's his name? I forgot.
That's it. I mean, it's not really like spoiling it because
It's been out.
this storyline happened already a while ago, but it's a follow up. Basically, she's going up against the son of Enchantress and Namor, and the villain's name is Obe,
Oh,
and-
there you go.
and he's an extremely powerful magic user because he's using Asgardian magic from that he learned from Enchantress, and Atlantean magic that he derives from being Namor's son.
So, like
And-
Manny said, he really is like magic. So, taking his magic is really taking who he is because
Exactly.
he clearly is magic. So, I understand what you said, Manny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the reason why she goes, the reason why she starts seeking magic users first with Doctor Strange is because the only way that she's going to be able to take him down is if she can at least learn some kind of defense magic to be able to protect herself. But yeah, man, Captain
How
Marvel.
many issues are they in on this Captain Marvel?
We're in
30.
issue 30 now. Yeah.
Oh,
But you know what though? Me and
I
Manny
haven't
started-
touched it.
Mhm.
No, I haven't touched it. That's why I was
Okay.
asking.
Oh
about.
yeah, but me and Manny started in issue 28, right? No,
Yeah.
27.
I started in 26 just because I like the cover. Like 26 is
You think we're gonna get some elements in the new Captain Marvel, the Marvels, or whatever the new Captain Marvel movie's called? You think they're gonna take some of those elements from what you're seeing? Does anything look like screen worthy?
From
That sounds
from this
cool.
run? No, not
uh,
not from this run.
it's too soon.
too soon, too new. But I mean,
You know,
Could be-
but, yeah, they did the God of War. You know the Christian Bale. He's playing that guy. I mean, that's not even a few years old. I think, right?
whoa, dude, that storyline's already 7 years old, man. No,
Oh,
longer.
that's nothing, bro. 7 years. Come on.
No.
I
I
mean,
that-
mean, he's kind of right.
It's
Like
that's
the
more
7
like-
years is nothing for like comic books.
I know, but this run of Captain Marvel, it's only been out for a year and a half. No,
not even. Oh, barely.
barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barely.
Definitely. I gotta check it out, man, because I've seen a few like covers on it and stuff.
Yeah, but how old is how long has Marvel, the new Marvel girl, been around? Like Miss Marvel, like
2014.
his
Dude, she came out in All New, so we're talking 2014, 2013.
I was about to say 2012.
not
or
13. It had to be closer to 15. I feel like.
It's
The
2014.
Muslim girl, right? She's like Indian and stuff, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
she,
The one that's
she's
with the
Muslim.
stretched arms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But no, All New was 2014,
Yep.
I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And the God Butcher storyline that actually extends back out. I'm lying. It's gonna be 10 years now.
Yeah,
but-
I don't know. Because she's getting, 10 years and she's getting freaking a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, you're right. This Captain Marvel thing is too new.
Yeah.
They might eventually tie it in because they're focusing a lot on like Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch with
Yeah.
magic.
But as far as this particular run, I really don't see them using many of the storylines because a lot of it builds on history that's already happened to her, and they would have to introduce way too many things in order for the
There's a lot of
storylines
things happening in the background.
yeah of this run to actually work out. But I mean, again, who knows? But anyways, I just wanted to agree with Manny that Captain Marvel, it's one of the best Marvel books that's out right now.
Sounds fun. Sounds fun for sure.
Yeah, man. And again, Kelly Thompson is an amazing writer, and I'm going to take 3 seconds to say that because she's an amazing writer and Captain Marvel was such a good book, she's also writing Black Widow, and Black Widow is even better than Captain Marvel. It's
Okay.
one of the best Marvel books right now. She won Best New Series Eisner Award for Black Widow specifically. Check it out, guys.
It's only because there was a movie. That's it.
Absolutely not. And
That's-
That definitely boosted the sales.
and we're only in we're gonna be issue number 9, so it's not even that far, deep into it for you guys to jump on. But anyways, yeah, that's that. The first book that I was really excited for and that I enjoyed in July that I want to highlight, it's called The Last Book You'll Ever Read.
yeah.
Matt Jordan.
No one else is gonna clap. Okay, I'm the only one.
Well, I mean, Carlos is going through his thing, so.
But yeah, the book that I want to highlight for July is The Last Book You'll Ever Read. This is coming out of Vault Comics, and it's been a long time since I've actually bought a Vault book, but I did it because the writer is Cullen Bunn, and I'm a huge fan of his. A lot of his titles they're just good.
I'd show my copy, but I'd probably get kicked off the internet.
And he focuses a lot on horror, horror / thriller mystery type of books. And this book has to do with a writer that comes out with a new book, and she becomes an international bestseller. Our main character's name is Olivia Cade, and she comes out with a book called Seder. And basically, the book talks about how people as a society are basically only willing participants in a society that doesn't hurt each other and that doesn't collapse into chaos, because it's a way of us protecting ourselves, but that the nature of people is to be animalistic, to be primal. And how as time passes, these walls of society are starting to crumble, and people are starting to go back to that primal nature. And her book is causing people to lose their minds, basically, and just do all sorts of atrocities, commit murder, basically lose their minds. And the whole first issue is about this book and what it's causing people to do. And we don't know if she's fully doing this on purpose. We don't know what her intentions are and how much of this book she actually wrote herself, because we do get some undertones of there being a demonic / evil being kind of thing underneath the surface of this book. But the reason why I like it is because the art, for starters, is amazing. And number 2, it's pretty gruesome, but it's not gruesome to where it feels cheap or where it feels goofy. It really adds to that psychological, horror aspect of the book. And it's just a really strong first issue debut. I think that the story is only going to get better, and it leaves off on a pretty awesome cliffhanger. So anyways, that's my book, The Last Book You'll Ever Read, from Vault Comics. Check it out, guys. It's an awesome book.
Nice. Good morning, Matt. How's it going?
I didn't even go have a shower or anything. I thought, shit, quick, jump on. Going good, mate.
Why'd you jump on, man? Do your thing. Do what you need to.
No, it's only 7 o'clock, mate. Sorry, mate. We won a bronze medal, boys. First medal in the Olympics, mate, in basketball. So, fucking, I was up all night. But anyway.
I can't hear you over the gold frequency for basketball.
Hey?
No, nothing. Never mind. No worries.
Happy birthday for last week, Nino, so we can do a video.
Nah, man, forget that guy.
Man, all good.
All right.
All right,
Nick,
who's up next?
Nick, go for it.
What are we doing? Talking
All right.
what we read for the month?
July.
Yeah.
July.
So my first one I'm gonna do is kind of a cheat. So I think my favorite books that I read in July were the books that came out of Extreme Carnage. So there was 3 of them.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think that counts, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
3, and then 1 came out this past week, but I won't say anything about that. So you had Extreme Carnage, Alpha,
Alpha.
the first one, Scream, and Phage, and then last year just came out this past Wednesday. Easily probably some of the best stuff that I read this past month, and especially because 3 issues came out in a month. I was just, we got spoiled. But no, honestly, this is really interesting and like a very different take, like way better than like Absolute Carnage or
gonna
like this
say.
is a whole different take. And I'm very excited with the use of the characters, the choices that they're making, like all the new stuff that's getting like
What's the
spun out of this.
What's the point?
Bless you.
What's the point of this storyline?
So basically, going into King in Black, Eddie Brock had gotten rid of Carnage basically,
Right.
but he's still around. So he's coming back, but he's trying to take over and like pull like all the Life Foundation symbiotes
Which
to come
are
join him because now all the symbiotes. You read the last issue of Venom. So you know how Eddie Brock controls the hive
Right.
and all the symbiotes? He's trying to pull those symbiotes out of the hive and control them.
Okay.
And there's something going on with this like senator because his broadcast, his speech is like the thing that's triggering these symbiotes to go back to Carnage. So we don't know what's going on there. Because every issue, every symbiote, they go wild whenever they hear the voice of the senator.
Yeah, the center is pretty much telling humanity that they need to like assert their dominance and like assert their place among like all of these super beings, all of this like crazy shit that's happening, right, Nick? I mean, basically.
Yeah, and it's triggering the symbiotes, and I think that's just such an interesting way. Like I didn't know how he was gonna, how they were gonna do that, but I can't wait because there's just so much mystery. Like how, like what does this senator or whatever have to do with this? Like we haven't really seen Carnage, but like we hear his voice. There's lots of monologuing. He's talking through the symbiotes.
He's in the background.
Okay.
And then we finally got back. Agent Anti-Venom is back.
Yes.
Flash Thompson's back. Like he came back from the dead.
Nobody cares.
So-
No, just kidding. Not just,
I-
no.
Didn't he come back from the dead in King in Black though?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the extension of that.
Yeah.
This is him actually doing something.
Yeah, so he got brought back in the end of King in Black, and now he's alive. So now this is like the storyline's basically featuring him, but I'm assuming that this is gonna have something to do with Venom 1,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? Because I think Venom 1 comes out after this is concluded.
Yeah. It,
October. I did my orderings for October. I seen it on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have to actually get off, guys. I gotta go do something.
Good seeing you, Nick.
Sorry about that. I'm glad I got to talk for a second.
Yeah. No.
Peace out.
Just quickly, I thought you'd have Master's Revelation issue on your talk of the month. But anyway, enjoy. Take care.
That came out at the beginning of the month. It wasn't that good. Right.
What you got, Nuno? Do you have anything?
Nah, I just been reading Invincible, so nothing exciting. Just been reading up on that and just been having a busy month, but and just been watching our shows and stuff. So I definitely got some material for our shows and stuff, and I've been trying to catch up on Teen Titans because you guys are telling me that you guys want to talk about it. So I'm trying to get caught up with that. I know you guys like
Called
that.
Titans. No, not Teen
Yeah.
Titans, mate. Come on.
No, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The adult show, not like the cartoon.
Yeah. Matter of fact, isn't it debuting? Well, not debuting, but sorry.
Right now.
the new season is starting next week, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like any time right now, right?
Oh, nice.
Next week. Starts next week.
Cool. I forgot all about
Lorenzo,
it.
you got any comics you want to mention? Any highlights?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, he's-
go for-
I think he was talking to Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I've been reading Crisis on Infinite Earths from the 80s.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had already spoiled it for myself watching a video about it just because I was curious, but it really was interesting. And so when I saw the book in store, I really wanted it. And yeah, even though this was before my time and I'm not catching all the references, just seeing all these characters and knowing that they have all these histories
Yeah.
and them fighting till the final moment of death for each of them, it's beautifully tragic, and it really does feel like the finale of such a long era.
But you haven't actually finished the book yet, right?
Not the book itself.
Okay.
Infinite Crisis is dope, man. Matt, you like Infinite Crisis too, right? Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's never. It's Lorenzo. It's never like old or new, man. That's like a timeless like. And they're always picking at it and adding like stuff in shows and movies from even little scenes from it. I mean, am I right, Carlos? You know too, man. You
Yeah,
you're familiar.
I mean, and honestly, man, Crisis was before all of our times, because that shit was in the early.
I think it was 84. I think.
Nah, it was 84. Boy, I'm almost there.
Boom. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
Crisis.
It's like 85 or 84.
Yeah,
It's
Nuno
like
Nuno was born 1884, so he's good. You know,
He's good, man.
He saw it.
Yeah, it's got all of that.
No, what was I gonna say? Right now, currently in DC, there's the whole Infinite Frontier happening, which is calling back to the Infinite Crisis. So, it's good to know if you're gonna pick up anything with DC, it's good to know that backstory, just because.
Hell, that's almost 30 years, Manny, right?
I mean,
More.
just
More.
Oh,
More.
84. We said 84, so 94.
36 years.
2004. Yeah, it's 30 years. It's 30 plus years. Damn.
We're in 2021, man. Can you believe it?
My bad. I missed 2014, Carlos. That's why I wasn't counting. Damn. That's a long time, bro.
Nobody wants to remember 2014 anyway, so it's okay.
1985 to be precise.
There you go.
Still 35 years. It's not 36. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, the Flash just did Infinite Crisis, right?
Yeah.
The TV show.
What? So like a 30th, man. Dang. You don't realize how big the time gap is. It's a time gap.
Yeah. He just had his birthday last week, so like I said, he was born 1884. So like the years started coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop. No.
Yeah.
No.
Were you born in 84?
No, he was born 1884.
Mm.
Yeah, he's a little old now. Matt, what comics have you been reading?
Are we only talking about like recent comics or like?
I mean, for you, it's recent because we're talking about the
Can I
last
just
month.
brag about how freaking good
Dude, go for it.
What's that?
Kill or Be Killed? I was gonna go pick up my last volume today, but you know, Australia we're in our 6th lockdown, which got announced yesterday. So we're in lockdown for another week. We'll be in a lockdown for another probably month, the way it's going. But man, Kill or Be Killed is hands down the greatest comic book series that I've ever read.
I remember being
calling it.
like, damn, I should have picked that up whenever it came out, but then because I
I'm
missed the
spewing.
first issue, I was like, eh.
I'm spewing. I didn't even know about it, or else I would have got it. But man, it's just about this bloke that he's just the average depressed school student. He tries to kill himself. It's pretty far. It's pretty
Mature.
Not. So he tries to kill himself, and then like he kind of survives it, and then through what happens, the devil comes and offers him like
Deal?
a deal, yeah. That he had like because he realized when he nearly died that, oh, hang on, I've got a lot to live for. I've got a life to live for.
Yeah.
And there's people that cared about me and all that. But then the devil said, well, hang on, you try killing yourself. The deal is now, if you do not kill one person every month, you will die.
Oh,
So he starts like
1 month later. No.
yeah, 1 month later. he starts like not believing in that, and then he starts getting really, 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 really sick, and then obviously he accidentally kills his first person, and then he gets back to being normal again. So it just goes on that he has to kill someone every month. He then obviously kills someone that and he starts stressing like shit. I'm gonna stop doing it, but then if I don't stop doing it, they might come after my family. They might find out who I am. So then he starts like very overthinking a lot of things. And he just, man, I'm telling you, it's just the most amazing book. It is so well written. It is so good. I promise you guys, all of you buy it. If you don't freaking like it, I will wire you the money over from Australia.
American, please.
I can guarantee it, man. I can guarantee. I 100% know Carlos will love it. Carlos will 100% love it.
We'll get it.
I don't understand why he has to kill someone every month though. Like that.
I'm up to the last volume. Personally, like as you read, like when you get to the third book, you start to realize because his dad killed himself. His half brother that he never knew killed himself.
Wait. Not
Don't
too
spoil
much
too much. Don't spoil too much.
Not too much because
Well, it's the first. It says it right at the start that his dad, like his family, suffers from mental health issues. So.
What is it done, Carlos, or is this ongoing?
It's
No,
done.
it's
done.
it's done. It got done about
it was a while ago.
2018, I think. But there's 4 volumes. I've got 3.
How
But
many
yeah,
issues is that? Like what? 100 issues?
no, man. There's 6 issues per book.
It's a
24?
20-issue run
Man,
from
that's not-
I think it's 5 issues per book. But man, like seriously, like it's so good. But I don't know because I have a bit of mental health issues myself that I can relate to the character, but not to the point where I go killing people. But it's pretty good, man. It's honestly like
To me, it
I used to
sounds
brag
like
how good Firepower was, but like Firepower's if you want a good ongoing at the moment, get on Firepower. But this. And Justice League, I'll admit here while I'm at it, I did admit it on Manny's channel, but yeah, I was wrong about Bendis and Justice League. Justice League's actually starting to get a bit better. I've thrown that back on my pull list. So
very cool.
if you are so happening to watch our podcast Bendis, which I think you will be, I think you're up every morning to watch it. But I'm sorry that I abused you over the past year for Justice League. I'm not going to apologize for Superman. He still really made that.
He doesn't deserve a complete apology quite yet. Like he still needs to finish strong, but he's picking up.
It got me to put it. I took it off my pull list, and now it's back on there. So the fact that he did that is good enough for me.
It's a win, right?
It's a win.
So
it's a win. But I'll be up to date with that one. Only that one because obviously with my ordering in October, I've got to get the ones up until October from the shop. So Lorenzo, I get my comics from my comic shop because in Australia we pay like $11 for a freaking comic. So I buy it on the My Comic Shop website, and I get 4 comics for the price of 1 pretty much. But the only problem with that is I get my comics at the end of every month.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Shipping's expensive, so technically I'm the only real G 1 month later.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier. It's like you're talking about like, are we talking current or last month? And I was like, for you it's current books. For us it's last month. So
yeah, man, it's ridiculous. And pricing's because of the Marvel breakup with Diamond. Marvel comics are going up even more here. It is ridiculous. Shops aren't even going to be stocking Marvel here now, mate. Like it's just DC, and now they're starting to put in more indies because the discount's better at Diamond apparently. But
how
like about the crash, boy.
Man, I had a sorry, like Carlos.
Approximately, like how much do you believe that getting like Marvel comics is going to be now? like approximately?
Oh, around the $11 mark. Like DC, you get probably for $9.90. I was getting like those checkmate issues that I got that I posted on Instagram. That's another good one that I read as well. That's doesn't really, has a cover telling you it's going to explain about Lois Lane's brother, but he's not even in it. But yeah, man, $10, $10.50 will probably be. This guy, the cardstock covers, $11.50. Because I was at the comic shop last week and he paid for it. Paid $11.50. He had a big pole like this, right? And the guy goes like $300, and that was his whole month.
Damn.
His whole month, because he gets a monthly there. And he's just like talking about, oh man, I just, there's got to be a way like it. And then the comic guy's like, it's just because of shipping and, it's ridiculous the pricing at the moment. I'm sitting there like, do I just freaking turn to him and go, hey mate, just go to my comic shop. So that pole you paid there, you're going to get $120, man. Like, what are you doing? If you're buying them a month at the end of every month, you might as well just buy them where I get them from. But I didn't want to do that to my local comic shop because I felt bad.
Why don't you just wait outside and like stalk the dude and be a good fucking person?
Well, he's one of the guy's regulars.
You need to have some business cards with a QR code that goes to the mycomicshop.com, and you just be like, hey.
Well, my comic shop has up at the shipping a bit, so we'll see with this order how much it's going to be. So, but it'd still be heaps cheaper. But yeah, man, it was when he bought that card stock, because it was funny because I stopped buying from my local comic store, Lorenzo, because the guy, I realized when I was buying issues, I was missing all these single issues, like number 4. What's Dark Winter? Was it 4? Carlos? 5. So like 5 went
5.
berserk, right? And I realized, and my other mate who goes to the same comic shop, he realized we didn't get it. The comic shop guy didn't put it in our thingo. And then because it was a first appearance and it was worth a shitload of money, he played I forgot to order it for you, but he obviously kept it for himself to sell online. So that's what kind of made me and my mate decide to go buy my comic shop. But while I was that guy was like, oh no, I swear I ordered this variant. And for 5 minutes, he's like, no, I'm telling you, you didn't. He's like, no, I did. And he goes, oh look, he's checking everywhere. And then 5 minutes later, he comes from out back. Oh wait, yeah, here, I found it. And I was just like, it was one of those 1 in 25 variants or some shit. And then, man, I was just like, dude, he's trying to screw you too.
Man, but
yeah, Kill or Pill killed. Ed Broadbaker is just gold at the moment. I'm waiting for him to start a new series.
So bring it back to me for another book. I might get some antagonists. Some people might not agree with me here, but Good Luck is a great book. We should definitely pick that up. Everyone that's watching this should definitely pick it up. And no, Good Luck sucked. I just wanted to bring it up because it sucked so much. Matt left. Carlos left. There's a great book. All right. So Lorenzo, Good Luck is about some in this world, the god of luck, like the god.
Sorry,
of
just
bad
quickly.
luck.
Does the second issue have as much dialogue?
The second issue does not have as much dialogue, but it doesn't explain anything. It doesn't.
Matter of fact, I can't decide if the second issue is worse or better than the first one.
I have
so
high
I
hopes.
should just hold onto them, Manny, and wait and just read them all at once.
Maybe, yeah, honestly. Or if you want to stop, I mean, I guess I'm not gonna tell you to stop ordering it, but
well, it's only 5 issues, isn't it?
it's only 5 issues. But yeah, like the premise is basically that the god of bad luck and the god of good luck came into Earth, and when they met up and like touched each other or whatever, something happened, an event happened, and now there are some kids that are born with 0 good luck, and they are the only ones that can save the world from what? I don't know. Why them? I don't know. Then they got introduced to a new character who also doesn't have any luck. Why he's important? I don't know. Like, there's just so many things happening that you just get a bunch of questions with 0 answers, and not even like good scenes to make up for it or anything. Like, I don't know. It's just I had so much high hopes for it, and I still do. I feel like it's gonna finish strong. We're gonna go into issue 3, and it's gonna like go up, and then issue 4 and 5 are gonna be amazing. I feel it in my bones that's what's gonna happen.
What's tragic? Oh, and by the way, don't ever go to Vegas and gamble, Manny, because
if this
But-
series ends amazing, I'm going to Vegas. If this,
But what's tragic is that I genuinely enjoy the art, man.
yeah, the art is good.
You know, like that's like the tragic part about it. But I don't know. I gotta be honest, man. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to like
Let
get
me,
myself.
let me
to-
be the burden. Let me take that burden. All right. Let me finish the book for everybody, and then I'll let you know. Tell your shop owners to hold it. Hold on to it.
No,
I don't
that-
have the joys of holding
that
it.
wouldn't
Thank
be a-
you, Manny.
I would say that wouldn't be a
That
problem.
is official.
Good, man.
I was just gonna say it's officially the last time I ever take Manny's word on a comic book. But anyway,
This-
go on, Carlos.
I've been having a good run. Good luck is the only one.
Well, obviously, you don't have any good fucking luck, do you?
You know what, man? It's not even gonna be a problem because my shop has an overabundance of issue 1, and they still order some from issue 2. And I was talking to them, and they're like, "Dude, for issue 3, they're gonna order maybe a handful." Literally,
That's the problem. Issue 3 is gonna be the turnaround
It-
point.
It, it's all there, dude. You know what, man? Those books are gonna go into the, the free section. Take a comic that I
Buy
showed
a
you
comic,
guys
take a comic.
that my shop has.
Yeah.
Literally, they're gonna put that whole stack there for people to just take.
I can't wait. I can't wait till they regret
I'm gonna
that.
put mine in a YouTube subscriber giveaway. I think.
No, but in all honesty, let's just talk about real good books here. Did
Yeah.
you? Yeah, I guess Matt, you haven't had the chance to read it yet, but the new Superman. I'm not gonna spoil anything or anything.
Oh,
like that.
nah, but I know, obviously, being an Aussie bloke that wrote it, it's fucking. Did
Yeah.
it sell out over there as
Yeah,
well? Or was it
immediately.
Absolutely, day one.
Immediately.
went berserk day one here, man? Like,
Yeah.
you can't get it.
Lorenzo, I don't know if you know much about what's going on in the DC world, but Superman has a son named Jonathan Kent, and Tom Taylor is the writer and of this new book, and basically it's John Kent taking over the mantle of Superman. Superman's gonna go do some other stuff. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he is now the new Superman for 100%. So
So the Superman title's now with his son, and then Action Comics has Superman.
yeah,
And Tom Taylor lives 10 minutes down from my house.
and yet we still haven't interviewed him.
Well,
know-
after my comments, I don't think we will be.
You know, I have to agree with Manny in terms of Superman. I haven't collected Superman. I've mentioned this before, but I haven't collected a Superman book in since New 52, man. Been going on 10 years, and I didn't even follow through with it because I fell off maybe like a third or halfway into Superman and Action Comics back then. And I just haven't really cared to pick up a Superman
Yeah,
comic.
it was pretty shocking then, that's the thing. New 52 Superman wasn't good.
Yeah, and you know, it's whatever. But this first issue from Taylor, man, you know, it's kind of like the Nightwing story all over, man. It just became a, instant addition.
Is he
to
fighting in Metropolis, or is it in space? Because I'm over it in space.
There's no city yet.
Yeah, there's nothing crazy like that. It's Earth.
I will say that people
No,
are
like, I want him to fight a baby Lex Luthor or something, man. No, I'm sick of space, man. Just if you want to do space stories, do freaking Green Lantern. I'm sick of it. I want Superman to be in Earth, because all the Superman titles have all been in bloody space, man.
I mean, as far as I know, there isn't like anything really space related, I would say, in the first issue.
You can spoil it. I'm not like if you want to talk, you can spoil it.
No, I mean, just in general, I don't think there was one element that really has to do with like Jonathan dealing with anything
Right.
in terms of space. At least with this first arc, there's no hints or there's no inclination that it's gonna be like that. Again, the first arc that it's gonna be a space story.
If
Right,
anything,
Manny?
if you look at the covers for the ones that are coming out, if you want to judge a book by its cover, it looks like it's all gonna be like about him in Kansas, him in Metropolis.
Yeah.
Mostly all that. So I don't think he's going up in space for any real reason, or if he does go, it's probably just gonna be for that issue.
Yeah.
But speaking of the covers, like that's one of the main things that got me to be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this book because those covers look amazing. Each if you go to leagueofcomicbookgeeks.com, go look at the covers for it, like especially the one, I don't know if it's 3 or 4, but it shows the Kent farm, and I don't know, it just looks really good. So that has me excited. I can't wait for this month whenever the second issue comes out.
My comic shop better not stooge me and have my comic in there, because if it's sold out, it means it's gonna be worth money. So he better put that in my pile. Actually, just talking about covers, because you mentioned covers, Guru. That's Carlos, obviously, mate. What is a retail team cardstock variant? Because it's like double the price of.
So what the team variants are basically is that there's a minimum amount of orders that you need to place in order for you to unlock that variant, and shops can go into it together. And I believe that the minimum ordering quantity is 250. I think.
I'm getting it then.
Or it's either 150 or like 250, something like that. And shops have to order that amount, and once they do, they unlock that variant, and then it becomes an open order. So that's why it's called like a team variant, because you can team up with other shops in order to place that minimum quantity, and then the shops can unlock the variant, and that's why they're a little bit more expensive, because of those.
Sounds like a scheme.
Absolutely. But
But that scheme in Australia, none of the shops can do that here in Australia. So
some like wrinkly old man, like.
Because that, I don't know if any of you is going to get Task Force Z, but oh my god, the cover for Task Force Z, like, oh my god, the team cover, oh my god.
I'm actually jumping on Task Force Z. For some reason, that book is just calling to me. I don't know what it is, but it's just calling to me, and it's weird. But one of the villains, I'm actually really intrigued to see in the team. Mr. Bloom, he debuted in Batman.
52, mate. Batman. I've got his first appearance.
The cover was like on flowers.
Yeah. That
with the big sunflower on his face.
Yeah.
That storyline was creepy as fuck, and one of my favorite storylines of the New 52.
Dude, you watch when Task Force Z comes out, his book's gonna be out of the dollar bin, mate. You watch. Get it. I'm telling you.
What about Task Force Z? He's the main character in it?
No, he's
one of them.
He's just part of the he's just part of the like.
It's like a Suicide Squad, another team.
Yeah,
but it's all people that died from Arkham. It's Bane, Man-Bat, Arkham Knight from the game, Sundowner, Mr. Bloom, and Red Hood. Red Hood's the leader.
Yep.
Damn.
I will say that I do like the variant with the two like doctor ladies or whatever. Dan Mora did it. Like it looks. I'm looking at it right now, and it just looks beautiful.
Whoever they are, I'm in it. Whoever those two freaky twin like doctors are, and this is my I guess I don't know, maybe prediction is that they're gonna be like Frankenstein kind of monster, kind of like scientists, and those two are the ones that are gonna bring back, I guess, these dead villains or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it. What?
I was gonna say, so did Red Hood die?
Yeah, when he first died as Robin and come back to life.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like
he's leading it. Yeah, but he's leading it because he's been dead and came back at one point in his life.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But get honestly, I don't know if you can share my screen, but get the team variant, man. Oh my god. That is the best.
The team variant with Red Hood.
Yeah, with the crowbar.
Man, boring. I like the Dan Mora one better. Like, I'll go ahead and share my screen. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh.
You talking about this one right here?
Yeah, look at that.
I personally
Don't
don't
tell-
like it. I'm not trying to give you shit or anything. It's not that I don't like it. It does look good. It's just like it's not enough. I mean, this to me looks a lot better. I really like Dan Mora's art.
That's the cover for me. Absolutely, that's the one for me.
Either. Both of those covers are whack.
See, that's not on my list. That's not on the My Comic Shop.
Like what is that? Like
This one-
what is that? Like some vampire chicks, and then the other one looks like
Oh, that's the one in 25. Yeah. No, that's I know. I've seen that because I actually use that site now to
Hey,
look at
show
the
me some
covers.
original one. Show an original one.
I'm
man.
trying to show it, but it just gave me that. Okay, there we go. This is the
I'm gonna,
the A cover right here.
Fuck, how scary is Mr.
that-
Blue
that's
in this
sick,
one,
that-
man?
Yeah.
Dude,
That
I like
looks
this one.
very 80-ish, like those Suicide Squad covers. I'm telling you, they got that
I
whole
mean-
feel to it.
Nuno would know from the 80s. That's true.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
No,
Perfection.
this looks interesting. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, so I'll enjoy it vicariously through you guys. I want to hear
This
about it.
looks like something that Hulu or somebody would try to pitch as a show. It does not. Oh, Task Force. Like what the hell is Task Force? And it's like, oh, check it out. It's a bunch of like villains from DC. Damn.
Okay, all right.
That's what the Suicide Squad is, Nina.
Yeah, but the Suicide Squad is like whitewash. Like it's not good. Get me started.
Did you not like it? No.
Has everybody here seen Suicide Squad? Now the next.
I've just got yeah, I have. I like.
Well, I'm saying
just
Lorenzo, have you watched it?
I have not, but I don't have any plans to in the future.
So
The new one, yes.
I was gonna say,
But
do you care about spoilers for that new one?
yeah, we're talking about the
The newest Suicide Squad.
newest one, brand new one.
The one that just come out.
yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with spoilers.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I just think, I don't know, just in the first 10 minutes when a certain person dies, just kind of
Absolutely. The best part
threw
of
me
the-
off straight away. Like, you don't
Yeah.
kill that person off
It was the
with
best
a
part of the-
bunch
it was the
of
best part
people
of the-
that you just introduced into the film. You know what I mean? Like,
it was the best
that's.
part
If he had died halfway through, different story. I'd been fine with it. You know what I mean? Like, but don't do a freaking He-Man in Masters of the Universe and kill him in the first freaking 10 minutes.
He's nobody.
Hey, touching on He-Man, that was hard because I didn't
Mate,
understand it at first.
You guys have, all right, you guys have thousands of freaking characters in the DC Marvel world. We have like a handful, and you kill our boy off.
He's
You do us dirty
nobody.
like that?
He's literally nobody. He's
Even in the Flash TV show, you go and make our character American. Where's the equality there, huh? Where's us? Captain Boomerang is an Aussie boy, mate.
Is
Bloody
not-
hell.
is he
Where-
not-
If you're gonna kill anyone off, kill freaking Harley Quinn, because fuck, I hate her, man.
Dude,
Not the character. I don't hate the character. I don't like Margot
Dude,
Robbie. But
the thing
Ratcatcher,
is that-
every time she stole the scene, Margot Robbie kind of like took it away.
Boomerang is not even a B-list character.
Hey, is it true that every time Ratcatcher did a scene, Margaret Robbie wanted to redo her scene? Yes.
Listen here, mate. I'll fucking throw a boomerang in your fucking head if you keep talking like that, alright, buddy?
Why, why are
Yo.
you using an accent, man? Why can't you just use your own voice?
Because,
Why you gotta
mate,
put on a
this-
boomerang accent?
this is the true blue Aussie accent, right? So we call them true blue Aussies, right? We call them bogans. In America, you call them rednecks. See, this is how they talk over here, right?
Gotcha.
This is how they actually talk. Fucking, Shazza down at the bar, yeah, mate. But
I
anyway,
will do this. Ratcatcher, this was her movie.
I was
Bloody hell.
so I was gonna say, like, whenever you guys, both of you brought it up, like Ratcatcher being, it's hilarious because I was currently watching the movie, and the whole time I was like saying, what is Ratcatcher doing here? She doesn't need to be here. She
Placeholder.
doesn't bring anything to this movie. I don't agree with you guys. like she shouldn't have been in the Suicide Squad to begin with. Like she's not them. Everybody else is different. She was too nice. Like I like her as by herself. I don't think that she belongs in the Suicide Squad. You know what I mean?
That's great.
She bad, but she look like she smell and kind of like I'm gonna hit it one time and I'm gonna get over it. Like, you know?
She look like she smell.
No.
She bad, but it's gonna take some getting used to her. You know what I'm saying?
It's my
She a
kind of type,
baddie,
you know.
bro.
You know?
She a baddie though.
But like,
Look,
And then the Starro, like when he visualized Starro as his mum, Polka Dot Man. Oh, I was just like, that's it.
that was
That's
so
it,
dumb.
I'm done.
That was so dumb. Polka Dot Man was one of the dumbest characters. I don't even actually know what he does in actual, like, in the comics.
Same thing. Throws his polka dots out. Same thing.
I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. I like the movie. I really appreciated it. And I thought it was a great movie, amazing movie. But Ratcatcher to me was not this. She didn't steal the show to me. She was just like, all right, we get it. You're sad. You love your dad, and he died. Whatever. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
And they made King Shark dumb, man. Like he's not that dumb.
But he did. But you knew he was gonna be dumb, and he stayed dumb throughout the whole thing, and I appreciated the consistency. But he wasn't that dumb, you know. He learned
Yeah,
Spanish.
he's not like dumb. You just don't know about.
Well, I just can't believe it got like a 93% or something on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
even the
that's
fans.
big.
I think the people that only really love this are your like James Gunn production fans. Because my missus, like, she didn't know. She knows, obviously, you guys know, she knows nothing about it. And after we watched all the Marvel films, right? I explain to her, listen, this is completely different to Marvel. It's got nothing to do with like, don't. It's a lot darker. It's a lot more, gritty. And as soon as it finishes, without even like, she knows nothing about the writers and directors. As soon as she finishes, she turns to me and she goes, "That reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one."
Yeah, with all this.
I was like, well, it's the same person who made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, this movie gave me some legit, like, fucking belly laugh moments, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I laughed. I laughed from the fucking gut, dude. Like, it was
Yeah,
good.
there was some good scenes like
And-
that.
John
And-
Cena did so much better than I thought he was going to. Like, let me just throw that out there. Like,
My
Really?
favorite,
I hated him, man.
dude.
oh, let me
I-
get you hate
John Cena
the
always
white
kills.
American, the Australian hates the.
My favorite scene that he was in, and it's probably like nobody else's favorite scene, but just the way that he I don't know, carried out the scene is when they attack the fucking enemy camp, but it
Yes,
was actually like
yes.
the guys. My favorite scene is
The
is
penises. Don't say the penises, or else I'm walking away. Do not say the penises.
no. Is when they fucking walk into the camp and they're trying to like be like stealthy, and there's a dude like sleeping and he walks up with his fucking machete, dude, or like axe, whatever the hell
Ah,
it is.
yeah.
And he just and just keeps on going, dude.
I noticed that. Yeah.
That,
Did you guys ever watch him when he was a wrestler?
No.
I wasn't watching
he's-
wrestling at that point.
He's acting, because I love my wrestling. His acting in wrestling is exactly the same as his acting in the films. So that's why it's just, if I didn't watch him as a wrestler, I reckon I could like him as an actor, but he acts exactly like he wrestled, man. Like where The Rock was completely different. The Rock doesn't act anything like how he used to act when he wrestled.
Yeah,
It's
The Rock
completely different.
sucks. The Rock sucks. Bro. Sorry, I'm gonna stop you there. The Rock sucks.
All right, let me mute this guy for this blasphemy real quick. Like, come
And-
on, man.
The last thing that I want to mention about Suicide Squad is that, dude, Bloodsport was so good that I halfway want to like read him in comics.
Nah, they make him. His outfit in the movie is so good, but in the comics, it's so freaking goofy.
What I'm saying is, I mean, I know what he looks like in the comics. I have never really read it. I love your cat.
Nuno's a fucking villain right now.
I've
No,
never,
he is. He's fucking Mini-Me from freaking Austin Powers. That's what he looks like.
I've never really read like Bloodsport in comics, so I know very little about him. But the way that they transitioned him on the big screen, well, actually, I'm not even gonna say transition because again, I don't know much about him in the comics. But just the way that he was presented and how badass he looked and how Idris Elba like carried himself, dude, he was tied with Ratcatcher as far as like my my.
He was really good. I really prefer him over Will Smith's Deadshot. Like I loved Will Smith. Like his Deadshot was probably my favorite in the first film, but
I would
I
take
reckon-
Bloodsport every single time over Will Smith's Deadshot. Every single time.
But see, it begs the question: like, if David Ayer had the chance to do his R-rated, we might be having, you know what I mean? Like, because my mate, when he watched it, he just turned to me and said, "Man, I prefer the first one. Don't even get me started on this second one." Yeah, that's how much he didn't like it.
I was gonna say like the most ridiculous scene to me like was when Harley was escaping, and she had multiple people at like gunpoint range, like
One
right
guy
there,
shooting
and they're
disappear?
shooting and they're missing. Like, come on, get that shit out of here. Like, she
Yeah.
should have.
What do you mean? What about when Bloodsport, sorry, was hanging from the building and that 50 army guys are down
Yeah.
the bottom shooting him and doesn't hit
That
once?
was so
Are you
dumb.
serious?
Yeah, that was dumb, but more believable than someone
Yes.
standing right in front of you,
Yeah.
brah, 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 and missing. Come on, get out of here. So like they obviously should have died a lot of times, and King Shark is probably the best one. He beats Ratcatcher. King Shark beat pretty much everybody. That's all I
He's
gotta
got
say
a
about
book
that.
coming out in October.
Which I'm not gonna get, but good for him. good for
What's coming
him.
out?
King Shark comic.
Oh damn! I'm reading that then. Shit, I'm reading
Yeah,
that.
but he's smart in the comic. He's not stupid
Yeah.
like in the movie.
Yeah.
But the King Shark that I am absolutely gonna fucking read though is King Shark in Harley and Poison Ivy's what is it Kill Eat Bang tour
Yeah.
comic that's coming out. Hell yeah!
No,
I haven't
like
seen that one.
It's a comic that is based, well, not just based, but it's a continuation leading up to the third season of the HBO Max show, right?
I think so.
Oh,
I
yeah.
should, yeah.
Now that I have a bit of access to HBO Max, I might have to watch the rest of that season.
Yeah, because it takes place right after. Is it season 2 or season 3 that ends?
Season
I don't know.
2, I think.
Yeah, it takes place right after season 2 when. Well, I'm not gonna.
So there's
spoil
not
it
gonna
for
be
you.
a season 3?
There is.
Okay.
This is gonna lead. Supposedly, this is gonna lead into season 3.
I don't know how I feel
Well,
about that.
I think I figured, Lorenzo, we don't get HBO Max in Australia, so therefore we don't get any good content. So I got a VPN, and I have this really, really, really nice mate, absolute great bloke who lent me his login details. Absolutely amazing. I just love him so much. I couldn't do any more.
But
I
hey,
could. He's a great bloke. I don't want to, in case he's watching the stream or he's here, I just, I don't want to get him in trouble, so I won't mention. He gave me his login details, but I think I figured it out. I think because they won't let me, Lorenzo, pay with my bank card, my credit card, because it's not an American known account.
You do PayPal?
But I think I can pay PayPal.
Yeah.
PayPal, exactly. But regardless, you're welcome for the VPN idea because that was me.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's cool, man.
Do we have any other comics that we want to talk about? We went on a little.
Yeah, it's right.
I can't remember what came out in July. Is
Shit,
it July?
I sharing passwords with me. Start handing those passwords out, guys. Bank accounts, social securities. Like,
Hey, look, hey,
Without-
the only-
Shy Lorenzo, you too, man. Come on.
No, you'd be happy because a lot of the servers, I think HBO Max, they're onto it or whatever, didn't work. Like when I logged in, the IP address. The only one that works perfectly is Orlando. There you go. Nuno?
I'm telling you, bro. Florida got good for something, bro.
VPNs are always gonna work. You
Hey,
just have
that's how you. Hey, Carlos, that's how you do Netflix if you want to watch something that's only in a certain country, right?
Yep.
Because Netflix has like specialty shows
Mhm.
that are like only in Argentina. Like it's mainly South America. They got some crazy shows, and you
yeah.
can't see it.
So I used the VPN when I wanted to watch Deadly Class on Netflix because it's not here in the US. So I watched
What?
Deadly Class using a VPN.
Right. And you have to log into another one, and it pulls up then as you were in that country or that state.
Yeah, so you just log onto whatever country that the show is available on, and then you log onto your Netflix, and then you'll be
But
able to
see,
watch.
it's weird because you have to log into your Netflix and then change the server because if you, and then like on my screen, because what it was when I switched onto a server, every time I logged in, it'd say this account's not recognized because
Yeah.
it's an Australian account trying to log into an American server. And then I realized I watched a YouTube video. You have to log into the
Yes.
in first, then
And
connect, then hit refresh on your screen.
And
Then
it'll
it
pull you
unlocks
up to America or Europe,
wherever.
wherever you want to go.
Or whatever.
Because I wanted it, because I like to watch it all from my TV and that, but there's ways to install it onto your modem, but there's too much messing around. So I was like, I'll just use my laptop. I only just want it for HBO Max. We're getting Paramount Plus here in Australia, but we're not getting HBO Max. It's freaking stupid.
You can watch iCarly.
That's what I want to watch. Charlie.
But I mean, as far as comics for July, honestly, man, I think that we could all sit here for fucking another 3 hours to talk about so many good comics that like came out. But the only other one that I do want to highlight and tell people to like pick up before it ends or before it becomes even more expensive is Eve from Boom Studios.
Yeah, I
That
forgot
story,
about that.
huh?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Eve has been a wonderful comic, and I think that it's only gotten better every single issue, and there's not that many titles or series that can do that or that are able to accomplish that. It's only 5 issues.
Yeah.
Issue 4 is coming out this month, right, Manny?
Yes.
Because the last issue came out in July. Yeah. So the net issue number 4 is coming out this month. Pick it up, guys. Boom Studios Eve. It's still not expensive.
Yeah. I think issue 1 is going up, but I'm not 100%.
Issue one is going up, but the nice thing is that there is a second print available, and that one's still cover price. But issue 1 is starting to pick up, and there's less issues available, online. But Eve, great story, post-apocalyptic, young kid trying to save the world. It's fun. It's cool. So yeah, it's pretty much it for this month, guys.
That's your honorable mention, huh?
That's the honorable mention. I guess
Yeah,
if
that's
we're
good.
doing honorable mentions, I'll mention Moon Knight. I guess that was all right.
I don't that one you can't spoil
saw
it because
everybody
I read that
posting,
one.
like,
Haven't got it
Moon
yet.
Knight, hey, Moon Knight is always cool because it's like connected to like Egyptian stuff, so that's pretty cool. No, I'm just saying, like I didn't even read it. But
Oh, has it got Egyptian shit in it? I like Egyptian stuff, man.
And me too. Exactly. Like it had cool connections.
Yeah, if we were gonna go down again, like a bunch of comics, Moon Knight was one of the best reads of July. It's just that it's a big book, it's a big book. It's Marvel, so that's why I'll always try to focus on the indies. But Moon Knight issue number 1, it's a great jumping on point. Even if you know nothing about Moon Knight, you'll still be able to follow it, perfectly fine.
I can second that.
And I think that I have to give it up to Moon Knight, even though there's so many books. Moon Knight, the art for Moon Knight, it's the best looking book out of July.
Yeah.
Or at least it definitely is a strong contender for tying in the top, 3 best looking books for the month of July.
I think you may be
I can't
right
wait to
there.
read. I'm hanging to read it. Just a quick question for you, Lorenzo, because I know Manny here's wearing a Flash top, but not a fan of the Flash.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you a
it's
fan of the
got
Flash, are you?
here, Flash there, but yeah, no, whatever.
You don't watch. You didn't watch.
I got into the Flash with the TV show, and I mean,
Okay, this is where I'm leading to, mate. Because, mate, I'm the biggest Flash fan you'll ever meet. Are you still watching the show?
I stopped at some point in season 5.
Good point. Good plan.
That's all I wanted to know.
That's a good plan.
That's all I needed.
That was when I was also trying to watch that with Arrow and Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow, and it was just so much to keep up with. And I mean, it was not keeping my attention as much as it used to. So at some point, I just kind of gave up on all 4.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
I can dig that.
I haven't watched this season. I only watched half of the season.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for everything. Unfortunately, I gotta head out. But I will catch everybody later.
Hey,
And
Manny, make sure you block Carlos. This is unacceptable. Make sure he's blocked.
I got you.
Hey, get up. Look fresh, bro. Look fresh.
bye, guys.
Adios.
See ya, brother. Enjoy your freedom.
Yeah, no, we were about to end it anyways. So, but
Yes, sir.
anything else anybody want to bring up?
No.
No. Cool.
What's wrong, Nuno? You seem a bit. Nah.
He didn't read any
Look it up.
books.
I just spent $3,000 on a fucking bicycle.
Hold on 1 second. In that case, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe and like if you liked it. And we'll see you next week.